Hi, do you have a website or a blog or a vlog? Or maybe you just want to make videos for anniversaries or holidays or stuff that you will share with the family. Well, anyways, it is good to have a nice video editor that doesn't break the bank, but is very versatile and intuitive. My name is Olaf and today I'm going to show you Movavi. Normally I would do this with my screencast at the same time, my webcam, but since these tools together are very heavy, today I'll just show you this PowerPoint, and then after that I will show you Movavi in real life. The latter won't be a full-blown tutorial though, because that would take days, but in it you will see how easy it is to use and what you can do with it in maybe a minute or 20. So, Movavi, what is it and what do we use it for? Well, I'm into online marketing, I'm into affiliate marketing, making money online, and I do a lot of tutorials, explainers, courses and trainings like this. And of course, I need to put those on Vimeo or on YouTube or Udemy or WordPress. And most of the times the videos need some editing. Apart from that, I needed something that I could use to have my YouTube videos have this subscription option in it. So a button to subscribe, a button to be notified and stuff like that. And of course, it's always good if you have multiple videos or parts of videos that you have smooth transitions and you add some text to it, maybe an intro or an outro. So this is what you need video editing software for in general. Especially if you're a blogger or a vlogger, of course, this is crucial. And as you will see later on in this presentation, video is more and more being the #1 media tool to capture the public and to engage people. So what are the benefits of Movavi? Well, in short, it has a lot of options and it doesn't cost a lot. It's a one-time investment and you get the whole video suite. So it's easy to use and very intuitive, as I will show you later on. There are lots of options. You can do animations, there are built-in media, there is a wizard to help you with the transitioning and stuff. Another big advantage is it's very fast. I have been using all kinds of video editing software like Microsoft Movie Maker, Screencast-O-Matic Video Editor, but those are all, well, they are good tools, but most of the times you are waiting and waiting and waiting for the edited video to show up and to be able to see what you actually produced. And that is very annoying. So I would prefer something faster, better and cheaper, and this is where Movavi comes in. And as I said, it's a lifetime license, so you have one payment and you're done with it. And that is, for me, that is really a big advantage compared to a subscription model where you pay and pay and pay. The use cases for videos are, well, infinite actually. You can do interviews, live streams, you can do commercials, explainers, trainings, you can video your holidays or anniversaries, festivities, sweet 16 of your daughter, webinars that you will record, social media. You can use video for everything. I use them a lot for blogs and I use them a lot for my sales funnels because video sales letters are much better and better converting than regular sales letters. But here are some options and some ideas of what you can do with video. And why would you use video? Well, I have a couple of snippets from websites. For example, here you can see video can convey an appropriate emotional tone in a way that text alone can't manage, which is obviously true because you cannot hear the voice, you cannot hear emotion, you cannot hear anything if you're just reading the text. And we humans are a visual species, so we find videos more engaging and more memorable. And if you want to increase conversion, as I just told you about with my sales funnels, you need a video marketing strategy. 6 out of 10 people would rather watch online videos than television these days, etc, etc. So here's another interesting one. Viewers retain 95% of a message when they watch it in the video compared to 10% and read it in text. This is really, really, really remarkable, right? So video is the way to go. If you're doing something with online marketing, something to earn money online, just go video. At least video and email, and then you can spice it up with all kinds of other media, but these are the two that you should start with, in my opinion. What are people saying about Movavi itself, the tool, the video suite? Well, it's very easy to use. As I said, it gets a rating of 4.4 in this case, 4.5 and 4.7 out of 5 stars, which is great. And I have to say, after using or having used a lot of different video editing software systems, Movavi really delivers. So the proof of the pudding obviously is in the eating, right? So let's go. So this is Movavi. And maybe I should start with showing you the suite in total, because it is more than just a video editor. Here you can see you can have this editing software that I'm going to show you later. You can convert videos, you can record your computer screen, you can create slideshows, you can edit photos. So it's a complete video suite that is at your disposal. Those individual software systems are available as well, but for a little extra you can buy the whole suite and you are done with it for the rest of your life, which is nice compared to some very expensive subscription models. But back to the video editing software. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to add files first, because this is important, because then I can show you what is what on this screen. So I will just grab a couple of video files and an audio file to support it, and I will import them into the system. And I will drag them down to the timeline. Automatically you can see a couple of things here. So these are the media files that are important. At the right hand side you always see the video itself, the edited version of the video. So if I do transitions or titles or stuff in it, you will see the end result over here in this smaller screen. And the screen is smaller because of the fact that it sometimes takes a lot of capacity of your computer, and then you can still see what you have done to it in real time. And here we have the timeline. As you can see now, in total the project length is 4 minutes and 36, which is rather long, so we are going to shorten that a lot. And here you see my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 video clips about some of our dogs. Some have passed away, unfortunately some are still there. Me and my wife are really big dog lovers, so that's why I'm just going to show them to you. And if you're not a dog lover, too bad. They are the hero in this video. And here you see my Extra Lounge clip that is going to accompany the videos. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, I'm going to delete a couple of audio segments that are in the video, because otherwise it will just interfere with the music. And this red thing is the pointer where you are in your video. So you can see at the right hand side at the top where you are. And here you can see the seconds of the video. So this is, let's say, the title and text overlay. This is video, and you could have multiple videos over each other, but for simplicity reasons we're just going to use one. And this is audio, as you can see. So let's scale this back to maybe 20 seconds, because otherwise we would be looking at 4 minutes all of the time, which gets a little bit annoying. So I would just shrink these, and then this one and this one. So I just select them by clicking and dragging the yellow end like this. And here you can scale to see your timeline bigger and smaller, but you could also use your keyboard by Control and your mouse like this. So first of all, I'm going to crop the length of my audio to match the rest. And now I'm going to increase this with Ctrl+ or Ctrl mouse. And we are going to the beginning of the clip. So, like this, yeah. Now let's see what it looks like without doing anything. Well, it's already a pretty nice video, I would say, but again, I'm a dog lover, so for me that's easy. I love looking at dogs all day long. And what we see here is a couple of things. At the left-hand side, you see all kinds of tools. So, for example, these are the filters, these are the transitions, titles, stickers, and all kinds of color tools, crop tools, overlay tools, etc. At the right-hand side, you see the video in edited form. If you want to see it in full screen, you can do Alt-Enter, and then you will go full screen. And at the end, we will export it, but for now, we just stay in the editing software itself. Here, as said, you will see the timeline, and above it, if you click on the video or the audio, you see different things you can do to it, like transitions, cutting, rotating, cropping, etc. So let's start with some filters. I'm not a big fan of filters because, well, your video gets blurred and it gets distorted and stuff, but it could be nice to have some effect on your video. So let's see how this works. So in the filters, you have these categories, and let's assume, well, I already figured it out that I want to show you kaleidoscope. So you can also search in this box, and here we have it. If you have a filter that you like, or some other stuff that you like, a transition that you like, or a title that you like, or you can add it to your favorites by clicking on the heart, and then it will be added here. And as you can see, it will disappear again if you click the heart again. So how do we apply a filter to a video? Well, you just drag it onto it, and you see immediately here is the star. And if you click on the star, you can see the applied effects, and that is the kaleidoscope. So let's see what that does. Well, that was my digging dog, of course. It wasn't recognizable as such anymore, but here you can see the effect of a kaleidoscope. Now, it could be nice for some videos. I don't know in this case, but hey, okay. So I will remove it now because it gets a bit in the way, but you can play around with it whatever you like. We have all kinds of fish eye, for example, could be nice. You can flip it, you can mirror it. That's sometimes it's a really great one. Posterize. So I will show you how that will look. You see, so just eat your heart out and go with the filters. Then we have transitions. And although you can use the transition wizard, which means it adds transitions to all clips, can be very handy if you, for example, would like to use just the same. So let's say I would like to use zoom in, out, everywhere for 3 seconds. I don't know why it went to 999. Let's go again. 3 seconds. Okay, and you see it has been added to all the clips, and we'll see what happens. So it's zooming in and out, so you get a smooth transition from one video to the other. And this is random, but you can also have, that is not what I wanted to do. I would like to use zoom in out for every clip, and then you would have the same transition. Alright, so this is nice, but now I want to remove them all because I want to show you how you can do this manually. And by manually, I mean you go to transitions at the left hand corner, and here you have all the categories that I was talking about. Normally I use the 𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 one or the zoom one. So 𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 smooth, for example, I can put it in there and over there. And if I go for zoom, I will put it in here and there. And if you want to change those transitions, they are over here in between the clips. Just double click them and you can change them like that. So I just make them a little bit longer so you can see the effect a little bit better. And as you can see, I could also do this and it would be applied to all transitions and I wouldn't have to do it 4 times like I just did now. So then, after the transitions, we would like to add a title, but you can also add some video to start with, some intro. So let's go to those intro videos and just start with this. And now you can see I added a video and my WAV file, my audio file, isn't long enough anymore, so I just drag this to match. I can edit this because I want my text to change, of course, into something else. So I'll change this into Olaf Presents. And then I will cancel this. And now it should start. It hasn't been changed, as you can see. I forgot to save it. Like this. Now it should be okay, hopefully. Yes, that's better. So I could cut it out in this video, but for learning purposes, I think it's better to see that you should always save your work, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so now I have this introduction, and then it will start. But as you can hear, it will take a long time before the actual beat picks up of the video. And here, the beat of the audio starts kicking in, as you can see here, by the waves. So I would like to start that earlier, and I'll just cut a little bit of my audio file over there, and I will adjust this to match the video length. So now you will see it will pick up earlier. So for example, if we start over, we get a short intro and then the beat starts, like here. So I like that better. And here there's missing something because I want to have an introduction text. So I'll go back to my titles. Again, you can search and you can have here your categories, but I would like to have, I don't have my titles yet, obviously. I want to use a ribbon. And this ribbon, you can edit it by double clicking over here. And I would say Dog Bonanza, always having fun. So let's see what that looks like. Start over again. that is nice. I think it's okay, but I should have an outro text as well. I have an intro now, but there's no fade out or outro yet. So let's go and see what we can do. I'm going to this one, Studio, and I'm going to put it over there and match it to end at the same time. And here I would say Olaf's and then to Finder Production. So let's see what that looks like. Well, that's nice. Obviously, I can change colors to have it better looking, but I will show you that over here. So let's make this yellow or something. Yes. And then you can see a little bit better what it says. All right, so let's start at the beginning. What you can also do is you can add stickers to it. So exclamation marks or hearts or balloons, or you can point, for example, in this case with my dogs, you could point an arrow to a dog and with its name. So for example, one of the dogs is called 𝗧. I would say, okay, this is 𝗧, something like that. But for now, I will just skip this because I think you know how stickers work and what you can do with those. And last but not least, you have some adjustments like color adjustments. For example, if you click on a clip and you can change the contrast or saturation or the balance or do some other stuff to it if you're not completely happy with the colors. But for now, I think it's fine. You could also crop and rotate, and I will show you, for example, when this might be handy. For example, in this case, I could go to crop because the dogs are a little bit far away, and I would just crop it like this, and it's done. So now you see they're a lot closer. So in this case, let's play again. So you see them a lot closer than they were before. All right, so we have covered all the things at the left, and now I'm going to show you some tools at the top of the timeline. So let's start at the beginning. Every time you click on this, it will skip one clip. And one of the tools that you can use a lot is the split tool to cut something. Let's cut it in half like here. I will split it, and this way I can move it around and have a clip over there. And now you can see its part is over here and part is over there. But now I'm missing transitions, as you can see. So we go to the transition wizard again. And we say OK, and it has been covered. Let's go to the start. Click on a clip again. And what you can do here, apart from cropping, is also rotate your video. I have never used this, but maybe it could be of purpose somehow. All right. So what you can do now is, if you are doing a tutorial or I don't know, an anniversary or a wedding, you could also add your own voice to it. For that to happen, we can go to the file import and record audio option. I will click the microphone that I'm using, and I point to where I want this to appear. So let's say over there. And here I can start my recording and just say something into the microphone like this and stop whenever it's handy. So let's listen to the voice. And here I can start my recording and just say something into the microphone like this and stop whenever it's handy. So I can cut this again like this, and I can move it around and make it a little bit shorter for training purposes. But now, obviously, it's going to interfere with the audio file over there. So what you can do, for example, is using the split over there and over there. And then I can double click on this WAV and just turn back the volume to, and I can also use the plus and minus or arrows on my keyboard. And now you will see that the music is softer and my voice will be relatively louder.
And here I can start my recording and just say something.
So that's fine for now. What else can we do? Well, we should start with a fade in. So I'll do this like 3 seconds. And here I will fade out like maybe 5 seconds to have a good effect. And in a nutshell, this is what I wanted to show you. So I just had some random clips of my dogs, put them in, added some audio like a lounge music file, and added some of my own voice, added titles, added transitions, and in short, let's see what it will look like. And I can use Alt-Enter again to see it full screen.
And here I can start my recording and just say something.
Well, that is nice. I saw some flaws and I want to repair those. And another thing I wanted to show you is that it's also really nice to use slow-mos or, well, the reverse speed up the video. So in this case, I would like to end with a very slow walking dog. So I'm going to tune this down to 30% of the normal speed. And as you can see, obviously, the clip will be longer, like that. But then I will show you the effect. I'll do that again because obviously now the title is in the way much too soon. Do it again. And here you can see the slow motion. So let's start from the top. Go like this. I'll play it.
And here I can start my recording and just say something.
Well, that was it. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next video.